What is good, everybody? I am back, and we're gonna do this. That's right. Your boy is back. Ha! Months out of action, yes, sir. You already know, but we are back with the second episode, the long-awaited second episode to the Big Bang Podcast. Yes, sir. Where have I been? I've been lazy as fuck. Is where I've been. Now, this is going to be, you already know, it's a podcast. It's going to be a long one. Me and you are going to be talking like last time. This is like going to be therapeutic. Like I said before, getting to know you, getting to know me. All right, we're going to get into it. So, I don't know if I'll actually already have the video up, but I posted a Budokai Tenkaichi reaction video for the new Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, which I still cannot believe. I cannot believe it's real. Bro, we waited so long. Bro, us Dragon Ball fans have been starving. We could rise up. We're gonna rise up. Rise the hell up. From the ground, from the Xenoverse 2 DLC 25, bro, it's insane because I don't even know if they're at a higher DLC than that, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. From the Fighters is a good game, but it's just not really like for me, I guess. But man, I am so ready for a new Dragon Ball game. None of this Dragon Ball Breakers, Dead by Daylight BS. I'm ready for a real game. But anyways, back to the original conversation. You see, I've been gone for a while. Obviously, right now, currently, it is March 10th. Last time I uploaded a video, dude, I could literally check this out right now. Hold on. So the last time I uploaded a video, it says here, was a month ago. But in reality, I don't know if it was actually a month ago or if it was like pretty much 2 months ago, because I think that was in January. I'm not exactly sure though. And it was a summoning video for FGO, which I'm still going to continue. But anyways, it's time I got my grind on, but I'm going to get a little bit more into that. So what have I been doing in this time? Well, like I said, I was just been lazy as fuck. At the end of the day, that's the proper response. But also, I've been quite busy. It's no excuse because I gave myself free time in order to be able to record. But I just decided to bullshit. That's just facts. Gotta be honest here. It's time for me to get back onto the grind and really, hopefully, not stop this time. I've got big goals, and how am I going to achieve them? Like sitting on my ass doing nothing, So it's good to be back. It feels weird, like this whole setup, my ring light, dude, it's been a long time coming. I feel rusty, but after this recording, then I'm gonna record a fuckload of more videos so that it could be ready for y'all. Now, within this time period, then I started school, but you see, I was very smart with it, and I still work at my job. I believe I mentioned in my first podcast video that I'm a dishwasher, in like a restaurant, like a healthy restaurant. But I kind of moved up since then, so I'm a dishwasher, along with I'm in the cooking line as well. I'm wherever they need me. So I'd be in the cooking line, and then I go to the back to be a dishwasher. I'm in the pantry area, so I'll be making like salads and the desserts and stuff. It's pretty easy. It's pretty light, and dumplings, but it's not bad at all. You see, I'm not required at all to at the end of the night go out and like help the dishwasher. But since I know how it's like, and they be scheduling motherfuckers alone, then once I finish cleaning up my station at the end of the night, I'll be going to the back and helping out the dishwashers before I go. And then we walk out together. Because that's just real. That's just what I wish people did with me. Now, they still schedule me as a dishwasher sometimes, but when they do, it's crazy because they be putting me alone, right? And so everyone gets help but me. Cause who helps the other people, and why is there two people at the end of the night when I'm working pantry? It's cause I go back and dish. But when I'm in dish, not a damn soul is there to help me out. But it is what it is, man. I just try to be the best person that I can. So, anyways, with my work schedule, then I've been working like 3 days a week, which don't sound like much, but I've also been going to school. I'm taking, but I ain't even go cap. Like I'm taking 2 classes. Like it's nothing crazy or out of this world, but it's because my whole plan was with everything that I was gonna be doing. Then I wanted to know, like, if I could really like handle like how many classes I could truly handle. So I started off with just 2 classes. I really, in reality, like, I remember back then I only wanted 1 class, but I was just like, bro, I'm gonna get nowhere just doing 1 class. So I did 2 classes just to see how it's like to work, like work while also doing schoolwork, while also doing YouTube, while also working out. How did that end up? Well, let me tell you. Like I said, it's March 10th, and I started classes like January 9th. So what, like these 2 months? For 2 months. And these 2 months I've been doing shit, man. Like, I've been under the illusion that I've been working hard, but bro, the fact that I haven't gotten no YouTube videos out, then I really gotta like take it upon myself to really look at myself in the mirror and be like, yo, you're really not doing shit. Like, you really set everything up to have time and to be able to do YouTube videos, and you're not doing nothing. You have to stop, bro. Like, it's and my inspiration for, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But with my schedule, then I set it up in a way for the 3 days that I work, then 2 out of those 3 days are cause I only go to school 2 days. So the 2 days that I go to school, then I go to school in the morning, and then the moment I get out, then I head straight to work, and then I work. The only exception, like I said, so I go to school 2 days and I work 3 days. So that third day, I just go to work and that's it. Hopefully do like a shift and a half or a double shift. They haven't given me a double shift in a while, but like they did give me shifts and a half, but they're starting to just give me regular shifts at this point. So they're slowly cutting down my hours, which sucks because I was doing the math, and with 21 hours working with what I was making, then like I wouldn't be good, but I'd be all right to live pretty much, to be able to take my girlfriend out and stuff. But yeah, so I set it up so that like I had a whole bunch of days in a row where I had free time. Like I have Thursday, today being a Thursday. So, well, technically not anymore. I guess Friday it's 3:44 a.m. But Thursdays, Friday, and Saturday, right? So that's, wait, hold on. Oh, and Tuesdays. That's the outlier. So I have 2 days of working slash going to school, and then I have a day off, and that's the day that I take to do schoolwork, being Tuesdays. Which that was the original plan, but also like I'd be doing like half my schoolwork and then I'd be bullshitting the rest of the day, and then I'd be, finding time to do it the other day. So I gotta like get back on track to the plan, because since I'm gonna be starting back up, then I'm gonna need to be a lot more organized. Now, Tuesdays, like I said, yeah, schoolwork. So I have like Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays where I would just BS. Like Saturdays occupied for queen foo, let's say. Saturdays are all for queen foo. My baby girl, my future wife, my queen, my goddess. If you're watching this, I know damn well you most likely are not watching this, because you're supposed to be my number one supporter, but you don't even watch my shit. What the fuck, man? But if you are watching this, or when you do, like years from now, I love you. With all my heart, homie. With all my heart, homie. I love you, cut. But yeah, so I be having Thursdays and Fridays. I'm sorry. I'm weird as fuck. Like I be going from like I'm sorry. I am who I am. Yo, that's a quote right there. I am. That's powerful, actually. Hold on. Someone write that down. King Fu 2023. I am who I am. Wow. That shit's powerful. I could tear up. Y'all see this? Y'all see, like, hold on. Yo, is the camera inverted? Hold on. It's throwing me off. But I could cry. But Thursdays and Fridays were supposed to be dedicated to doing YouTube. Thursdays I was supposed to record like hella videos, like and then Fridays I was supposed to edit all of them, or as many as I can, because it takes a long ass time to edit. Like, I was supposed to be putting in that grind. And so realistically, actually, being like how it is today, so it was supposed to be Thursday nights I record, because I can't record during the day on Thursdays due to the fact that I still live with my family and such, and they literally are just like walking around, and like, I literally have a video where my mom just came in. Like, it's an Overwatch video, one of the first ones or something like that, where my mom just came in my video. Like, we cannot be having that cut. I gotta have some clean content without disruption. So, and I don't want them to be hearing what I be saying sometimes. You feel me? 'Cause sometimes I be toxico. It's a new word, toxico. Is that even how you say toxic in Spanish? Toxico. Yeah, I believe so. I'm Puerto Rican. I should know this. But anyways, so Thursdays is the day where, you know, from here on out, I'm gonna be grinding out these videos. It has to be in the AM pretty much after my dad leaves, and then I have like a brief period up until 5 a.m. when my mom wakes up, and then like when she leaves, then I could get the real content. I get the real content. I could be as loud as I want, because then nobody will be home other than my little sister, which then at like 8:30 I gotta take to school. So after that though, I come back home, and then I have a small little 3-hour window before anybody gets home, and then I could be as loud as I want, for real. That, like, actually as loud as I want. As you could probably tell, I saved that for the Dark Souls videos, which I'm so excited to continue. Now I'm probably gonna, I'm not even probably, I'm going to record Dark Souls videos later, so y'all will have some more. Like, within that 3-hour window, I'll try to get like a video or two out. A video or two worth of content. So, and if I keep looking over here, like, I have a dual screen. I don't know if y'all have seen it before, maybe in one of my like YouTube reels, but I'm just looking at my other screen, looking at my channel right now, kind of just looking at the progress and such. So currently we have 28 subscribers and 21 videos. I'm trying to see that 30. So if we could get 2 more subscribers, I'll be happy for now. Then I want to reach that 40. Seeing that 40 is going to be crazy, actually. Not even gonna lie, because every single individual subscriber is pretty crazy to me. Because I just imagine that many people in the group. Right now, like 28, that 2 don't sound crazy at all. Like that 30 right now, like, sounds like appealing to me. But that 40, I'm like, okay, hold on. That's a gang right there. 40, and then 50, then I'll be like telling myself, oh, I just gotta do this again, and then I'll have 100. So slowly getting there, but I definitely have to upload in order to do that. Now, as y'all could tell, I'm obviously like a lot more chill right now. I'm tired as hell, but I gotta be up to make this content for y'all, and it is what it is. It's what I want to do. I have a lot of goals, and I'm not going to achieve them, like I said before, without putting in the work. And another thing that I've been bullshitting on is I've done no working out, man. I've done no working out. Like, I'm borderline getting fat. Now, I might not look like it, but in terms of my stomach growth, it's insane. Like, I'm over here looking like a pregnant lady. I can't have that. I can't have that, bro. I need abs again, and then I need to bulk up. That's my goal. I just finished watching Creed 3. I'm trying to look like him. I walked out of that theater thinking I was him for real. So, actually, that's insane right there because Creed 3 is actually like that's kind of a good segue. So, honestly, after watching that movie and just, seeing like them training sessions and stuff, bro, it makes like it really like put into perspective just how much I was bullshitting to myself. It was like a wake up call. Like, bro, I really need to like work out like again, and I need to grind them videos. I gotta find time for it, bro. I gotta like just stop bullshitting. Stop being lazy. So after that is honestly like that night when I came back home, I started working out. And that was like I saw the movie when it first came out. So I don't remember like what that was. How many days ago was it? Like 5 days ago, 6? Like 5 or 6 days ago is when I saw it. So really I've been working out for that long? I have. Yeah, I think I've been working out for that long. But dude, I really tried to recover and come back into working out as if I never stopped. I was trying to do my workout routines that I always did, and bro, I couldn't even do the first workout. I really like stood there like out of breath, holding a wall. Like that wall right there, I was holding on to it, and I was just like looking down, huffing and puffing, and I was just like, yo, this is reality. This is a wake up call. I gotta work out, bro. I gotta get back into shape for real. And it's not even a joke. It's not even a joke at all, bro. I need to fix myself. And earlier today, which like I said, I still say today because of the fact that I didn't sleep. If I didn't sleep, it's still the day before, regardless of if I'm up until 6 a.m. It's still not the next day. It's not the next day until I sleep. So anyways, even though it's Friday technically, 3:53 like I said before, then I still consider it Thursday. Anyways, a few hours ago, well, yeah, I guess you could say a few hours ago, then I ran like around my neighborhood like laps. I did 2 hours of running, which is insane. Just nonstop running. And then whenever I got like tired, then like I stopped. Like, well, I didn't stop. Like, I didn't stop moving. Like, I just started walking instead. But like the moment I could like push myself to run, then I ran. Like, so I'm telling you, like I would be running slash jogging, and then whenever I would slow down into a walk, then I would be into a walk for like 5 seconds, and then I'd be like, all right, let's go, and then I'd be jogging and running again. I did that for I was about to say 4 hours. That's crazy. I did that for 2 hours. Like, I went up and down the street, like every single street of the neighborhood, up and down. And I did that twice. So that's crazy. That took me an hour for all of that. Each lap. Well, each lap I called it, but that was a lot of running. So maybe I do gotta give myself credit where it's due. But I've definitely like let myself go. And I gotta get back into it. I do. Which I have already, thankfully. And then now I'm getting back into the YouTubes. So honestly, things are good. Now, speaking of Creed 3, it's actually a very interesting topic. Now, I never watched any of the Rocky movies, any of the Creed movies until right before I was going to watch Creed 3. Like, literally the night before. I saw Creed 1 and Creed 2. That's it. Now, you don't have to watch the Rocky movies to understand all of Creed. It just would be nice. Like, it helps a lot. But you honestly like gather things because in Creed they talk about like the Rocky movies, and you know everything that happens pretty much, or at least the very big moments that are like of relevance. Then they talk about it, and then you understand. Especially in the second movie, they add a lot of context. So I've been missing out. Those movies are top tier, man. I want to give them a 10. Like, I only want to give him like a 9.5 because I'm just like, do I really want to give him a 10? Like, that's perfect. 10 is a perfection. But man, I'm super tempted to give that a 10. But for now, like it's bare minimum 9.5. Easy. Bare minimum 9.5. Like great quality, bro. And it's the fact that Michael B. Jordan loves anime, so it has a lot of anime inspiration, like Hajime no Ippo, like Dragon Ball, Naruto. Like, bro, especially in that third movie, man, that final fight, dude, that was amazing. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna talk about, like, well, it's gonna be like semi spoilers, for Creed 3 slash the Creed movies. If you haven't watched them, please watch them. Maybe come back to this if you remember. Or not, it's fine. It is cool. But definitely watch some Creed movies. That's just the takeaway from this. They are amazing. And I'm going to go back and watch some Rocky movies too. But I saw the date on them. And it was like 1980 something. I'm like, damn. That shit is ancient. So, could those movies really be as good as people say? Now, I know that they have to be. Because for some reason, I don't know if it's the people that I'm asking, but everyone that I ask has seen the Rocky movies, but haven't seen the Creed movies. Then again, I be around a lot of people that are like older than me. So that's gotta be it, because I'm just like, bro, there's no way that they're, oh, most definitely they're not the quality that Creed is. But, or for all I know, maybe it is. Who, like, so I really hope that when I watch them, they they knock it out of the park, and I'm like blown away, like how I was with the Creed movies, man. The Creed 1. Sorry, like for some reason I got hit with an unnecessary tongue twister saying Creed movies. It's not even a tongue twister, but in Creed 1, dude, that had me tearing up, bro. There were certain moments that were so sentimental, like especially like when the mom kind of like left a message for him before like he went into that final fight. That right there got me tearing up for real. Like that was amazing, man. And then that second movie, bro, that was literally just straight up an anime. Now as for the third movie, I was scared at first. I was very scared because, like, I don't know, I'm quick to like judge something like off what I see from like the first few minutes. Then I'd be like, uh-oh, like I don't know if this setup is it's setting it up right, you know what I'm saying? So in the first like 10 to 15 minutes or so, then I was like, this is not gonna live up to the first two movies, is it? But God almighty, I was wrong. Thankfully I was wrong. They lived up to everything. It was so damn good. Y'all watch that shit, man. I watched it in Dolby Theater. Like, it was super loud and it just great quality. The comfortable seats. Now, I do have a complaint, and it is a huge complaint, but it's only a single one. And it's the fact that Rocky wasn't in the movie at all. I was like, are we gonna assume that he's dead or something? But wouldn't they mention that? Bro, they were avoiding saying Rocky like motherfuckers in Harry Potter avoided saying Voldemort. Like, they couldn't say Rocky's name. Like, they were avoiding him like the plague. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Where's Rocky, bro? Like, why are they not mentioning him? Why wasn't he... Spoilers for Creed 3. Why wasn't he in the funeral for the mom? Like, or he wasn't there for him when he... Like, when he needed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so unlike Rocky's character. It's unlike him at all. So, I thought that we were to just assume that he was dead. I'm like, that's the only explanation, but we missed something. Like, I wish they mentioned it. So, I did some research. The true answer is very interesting and a little sad. So, I got right here, actually, that, so, Rocky's actual name is Sly Stallone. And he said that there just wasn't room for him in Creed 3. He wasn't in the script. Like, he had read the script and he just wasn't in there. And he looked at it and he was like, okay, where can I insert myself into this script? But the script, the way that it was done in a way where he couldn't insert himself into the script without forcing it. So he just so pretty much the only way that he would have been in the movie from what he was saying is to just be like the ultimate side character, like to just be like what did he say exactly? Let's see. Okay, so this is what he said, and I quote: he wrote a very airtight script. I kept looking for, where do I insert myself here? I'd basically be walking around with a bucket, ready to spit, ready to spit. It would have been like an appendix that was unnecessary. It was just there to say Rocky's in the movie, but he's not really. So pretty much he was saying that with what he would have to do to be in the movie, then it would leave people thinking to themselves that, oh, like, bro, they really just did this just to say that Rocky's in the movie. He did nothing. He probably would have just been standing at the funeral, and which still would have been nice, to be honest. I would have rather had that than nothing. But from the looks of it, then he had the opportunity to be like either that ultimate side character or not be in it at all. And then he just said, bruh, like he was just like, well, if there's no room for like, I guess like a story, mini side story arc with him, then he just didn't want to be in the movie at all. So that's what I took from that. And he said also, which is like pretty interesting. So he also kind of had a problem with all the Creed movies, saying, I like my heroes, like, and I quote, I like my heroes getting beat up, but I just don't want them going into that dark place. I just feel people have enough darkness, which is a nice sentiment. But this sentiment right here, then he still had along, like, within, like, Creed 3, which I actually, like, even though it is a nice sentiment, I actually disagree with it. I love the way that everything turned out. Because me personally, like, I love it when, like, movies get dark, and because it just feels more real. And that's exactly what they did. Like, the way that they did it was perfect. The way that they faced darkness was perfect. And especially with that second movie. When he took that loss, that was beautifully done. So, I actually do disagree with that point on his part. But he doesn't like, and apparently from what I saw, that he has no say on the script. Like, he can't, like, all he could do is read the script and be like, well, it is what it is. Like, he can't say nothing about it. Like, he can't change anything for real. But he definitely seems to be having some problems. He, like, Sly Stallone quoted saying that, well, he was asked if he was even gonna watch Creed 3, and he said, like, never, which is insane. And he said what it was is Michael is telling a story, highly personal, but there's no room for me. In other words, it's about his character's family, about his dilemma, and about his journey that has nothing to do with boxing. Which was low-key, I'm not even gonna lie, like, that was like a little jab. Because I think, so clearly we could see that he wanted the main focus to, like, shift more towards boxing, but Michael B. Jordan shifted it more towards, like, the realistic side, like the real life behind the scenes, along with the, like, to build up the boxing, which personally I like better. So what he had a problem with, then I actually loved. That's what I loved. I love story-based, like, more, you know what I'm saying? Like, just more lore, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I love the way that things turned out. Now, from the looks of it, then him and Michael B. Jordan have, like, no bad blood at all. He doesn't like that, like, other producer. I don't know what his name is. Maybe I could find it. But this other producer that he doesn't like that made the script alongside Michael B. Jordan. So what I didn't know, which is crazy, is actually that Creed 4 is already confirmed. Michael B. Jordan said it himself. So he said, so in an interview with IGN, the Black Panther star said he will for sure make a Creed 4 and added, I just want to expand the Creed verse within reason, but definitely expect other things around Creed for sure. So it's, dude, the way that Creed 3 ended, we all thought it was the end. But no, there's going to be a Creed 4. And he confirmed it. So let's take what he said and kind of digest it a little bit. So he said, I just want to expand the Creed verse within reason. That within reason hits hard because his story's over for the most part. If we get another movie, it's gonna have to be about his daughter, I believe. It would be about, like, which would be very interesting because she is deaf and then she would have her own challenges to overcome that are very different, and it would be awesome to see. But it being, it would be, I don't know how that would be like, because obviously the daughter is a woman and most likely then she would have to be fighting a woman, which is, okay, in of it in itself, if I could speak, then that's not a problem at all. But in terms of what people want to see, like the audience, I feel like a girl fight is definitely not gonna sell as much as, like, a boy fight, which is the only thing. I mean, I could be very wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Regardless, I'm still gonna see the movie and I'm probably gonna love it. But my theory is that if they have another movie, well, when they have the other movie, and if it's the daughter, then I think that there's gonna be this whole conflict within the movie that it's gonna end up, like, at the very end, she's gonna be actually fighting a man. That's my theory right there. Because that right there will definitely sell. Like a woman versus a man professional boxing match. Like, if within the world of Creed they make it legit for her scenario because of how good she is or whatever the hell they decide to do. Something like that. I think that would be insane and I would love that. I think that if they did make a movie about the daughter, I think there could be like two movies. Two movies, I see. That would be, like, nice to see. Wow. But he said, but expect other things around Creed for sure. Now, I mentioned Creed 4 because of the fact that, let's go into what Sly Stallone said. So he was talking about, let me find the quote because I want to say, I don't want to get it wrong. Oh, I don't think I have the quote here. I think I saw it in the video. But pretty much, he was saying that he is completely fine with returning in Creed 4 if that other, like, writer wasn't there. Like, not Michael B. Jordan. He said that if it was him and Michael, it like, he'll be good for being in Creed 4. Just not that other writer or slash producer or whatever the hell he is. I don't even know his name, like I said. So yeah, like, I really hope that he is in Creed 4 because then that will close up the hole that's kind of in my heart a bit, not seeing him in Creed 3, because it just doesn't make sense for his character. Like, we saw his transition, like, from Creed 1 and, like, by the end of Creed 2, then he slowly became like a father figure to him. So I thought that Creed 3 was going to be focusing more on that aspect of him, because I think the whole thing is that Michael B. Jordan said that he wanted it to be Adonis's, like, I guess, like, him to finally show that he's made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to show that he doesn't need a mentor at that point. And if Rocky was there, then there would be a moment where Rocky would have to be the mentor again. And I see that point very well. Like, if Rocky was to have his own little side story, then it would either have to be about his own family, or like, it would just have to be like coaching Adonis, right? Giving him advice and things like that, which is exactly what Michael B. Jordan like doesn't want for Adonis because he wants Adonis to grow. Like the Creed 3 Adonis is supposed to be the best version of him. That's all, like he's become the mentor to the next generation, literally. So he doesn't want to like show Adonis being mentored still after the third movie, after everything that he's been through. So I completely understand that, and that's very valid. The point is that I still don't like it because of the fact that in real life it don't work like that, bro. The relationship that they had and the type of person that Rocky is, he wouldn't have, like in real life, he would have been there for him. Like he would have been by his side, he would have been there at the funeral. Like he wouldn't have just disappeared. So if he's in Creed 4, like that's the plot hole right there. So if he's in Creed 4, then I really hope there's a dedicated scene as to like it's just them two and he's just like, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you in that situation. Like they have like a heartfelt moment because that will really close up that hole and kind of like some explanation or whatever the hell. But or for all we know, maybe they did speak together, but it was off screen, which is ass. But still, like it's something. So I'm honestly just excited the fact that they confirmed a Creed 4. Now this article mentioned like Black Panther star, obviously he's Killmonger. Now's finally the opportunity to talk about Black Panther 2 just a little bit. Black Panther 2 was top tier. It was amazing. Now, I'm going to get to the critics in a second. But my god, I love that second movie more than the first. It was so much more emotional. It was like, obviously it didn't have T'Challa. Obviously. And that is very sad. The movie itself and the contents within it and the story and just everything, bro. Black Panther 2 hit. The music, bro, people talk about like the Black Panther 1 soundtrack and dog, like I don't like the only thing I remember from Black Panther 1 soundtrack is like all the stars and like the ending credits. I can't remember anything that played within the movie. Bro, I have memorized damn near every single soundtrack from Black Panther 2 that was in the movie and the ending credits. Like, and then I listened to because everyone talks about how great the Black Panther soundtrack is. And I'm just like, bro, like, what is going on? Like, why are people saying this? Like, it's not even memorable. And then I listened to it, and this soundtrack that people are talking about has music that wasn't even in the movie. Is that normal? It most likely is. But and then I was just out of the loop. And I never knew. But like, how are you gonna have a playlist? How are you gonna have like songs in a movie playlist? And it's not that are not in the movie. Like Hello, like Paramedic is an amazing song. I fucking love that song. I had no idea that, like, bro, I'm a dumbass a little bit because they literally like mentioned Black Panther and in the beginning he goes, I am Killmonger. But I never correlated that song to Black Panther. And because it wasn't in the movie. Like, there are songs in there that weren't in the movie. So when people are saying that they love the Black Panther 1 soundtrack, they're not talking about what they used in the movie. They're talking about the actual like soundtrack. So, or the album, I should say. But anyways, like the music that they did use in the Black Panther 2 like movie, then that was a lot better than what they used in the first movie. Is kind of what I'm saying. Like the first movie is still like really, really good. The first time I watched it, I was just like, bruh, this was overhyped. Like, this is what I did not want. I did not want this to be something overhyped. Like, my problem with it was the fact that they were not in Wakanda the entire time. Like I wanted it to, like, pretty much the ending half of the movie, I wish I was that, like, I wish it was the whole movie when Killmonger came back to Wakanda. Because I'm just like, bro, I wanted this to be a Wakanda movie. Like, I didn't want to see America. The fuck? I was trying to see this Wakanda goodness. And like at the end, it gave me a lot more of that. A bit in the beginning as well. But when they went to America and all that, then I hated that, bro. When they had that whack villain, like I just did not think that the movie was gonna take place anywhere other than Wakanda, and I didn't like that. But after the second time watching it, I gave it a way higher rating. I was like harsh on it because I watched it like the first movie like really tired, and also I did set my expectations like extremely high. I set it like unreasonably high, and I was inevitably gonna be disappointed. So when I watched it the second time, then I definitely saw what people were talking about, and I gotta say like, because when I originally saw it, I think I gave it either a 7.5 or an 8. When I watched it again, dog, I gave that motherfucker like a 8.5 to a 9. And honestly, like I can't even think of it being like an 8.5. I actually want to give it a 9 for real. So that was really, really good. Now, as for the second movie, bro, might very well be a hot take due to the criticism that this movie has gotten. But Black Panther Wakanda Forever, aka Black Panther 2, is a 10 out of 10 movie. I watched it in the movie theater like 3 times. I wanted to watch it 4 times, but I just never got around to it. Now, that movie is insane. And I have no, like, it's literally everything that I wanted. And people that are complaining about it just sound so stupid. Like, their reasonings don't make sense at all. Bro, so if you look up Black Panther 2, you're going to see it's rated like a 3.9 out of 5. Which actually, when I really think about it, that's not that bad. It's almost a 4 out of 5. But I think it's the 3 that really throws it off. But even still, like, look. So we go into another like ranking. So you're gonna see it's 84% Rotten Tomatoes, 67% Metacritic, and 6.8 out of 10. So they got it. They got this at a 6.8 out of 10. Bruh. Bruh. You are joking. And then I see things like, so the biggest critic that I saw originally was Riri being in the movie, and her suit looking super fake, and like they didn't like Riri. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Riri was the one of the best things about the movie, and her relationship with oh man, I'm forgetting the names already. Shuri. Like her relationship with Shuri was amazing. Like there's no way people hated that. It didn't make sense at all. That was like one of the best parts. And then when they played like that soundtrack while like she was making the suit versus like Shuri was making like another copy of like the plant or whatever, then like I loved that. All of it. And the whole criticism on Riri's suit at the very end looking like fake, everyone was comparing it to Power Rangers. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? This suit looks awesome. And y'all talking about it looks fake when it's literally made out of vibranium, a fake material. Like, and this is in the hands of like what, like a 18, 19-year-old girl. Like, obviously she's gonna like have that, she had that creative freedom and she made something fun like for her that she thought looked good. Like it's not, and then I hear the argument, oh but Black Panther's costume didn't look like that. Bro, that was vibranium within silk. Was it not? That was vibranium within silk. This is vibranium within armor, like within like metal or whatever the hell material that was. Like that was like, for all I know, actually, it was probably like pure vibranium, or not even like vibranium with metal. But for all I know, but all I know is that like literally like the Black Panther suit is vibranium within the silk. This is not like that. That wasn't silk. That was obviously armor. So obviously it's gonna look different than the Black Panther suit. It makes no sense at all. And then another thing is that because like people mentioned that, but let's talk about what's her name? Black Panther 2, like the spear girl. I always forget her name. Okoye. So let's talk about Okoye. And I'm gonna look at it side by side because nobody talks about Okoye's suit. And when you look at it, you could clearly see. Let me get that side by side comparison for myself. So before I start talking BS, Black Panther 2, Riri suit. All right, so I got that side by side for myself. So I have it next to each other, and by next to each other, I mean Riri's suit and Okoye's suit. Not a damn soul was talking about Okoye's suit, but everyone was talking shit about Ironheart and her suit. Bro, they're the same. They're the same. They're the same type of material. The only difference is that Riri's suit has a glow. Like it has a blue glow because she added lights to represent the eyes and the chest. Other than that, it is the same material. So I don't get how one can complain about one but not the other. They're complaining about lights. It's stupid. Riri's suit is awesome, but she didn't get to keep it at the very end. And I'm very excited to see more of Riri because I loved her personality, and I want to see more of her and Shuri together. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how she builds her own Iron Man suit though, because there's this one specific like comic book variation for like Riri's suit that I really love. It's like very similar to the original Iron Man suit, but it's like you could tell it's like a woman in there, and I love it. And it's like kind of like a heart right there, like on like obviously where her heart is. Like it's really freaking awesome, and it's got like some lines. I'm looking at it right now, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I'm a diehard defender of Black Panther 2. At the end of the day, is what I'm trying to say. Black Panther 2 was amazing, bro. And I would watch it 100 more times, bro. I would watch this movie over and over again. I listened to the soundtrack on my way home from work at night, driving on the highway, going like fucking like 90, 95, 100, like all the time. I love that soundtrack, especially Con La Brisa, which is the sound that, which is the music that played when they went into Talocan for the very first time. Well, I guess you could say for the very first time. More like when Shuri was shown around Talocan for the very first time by Namor, and people were really complaining. Like, bro, one of the criticisms, it says here, lackluster action. What are you talking about? This had way more action than the first movie. You're insane. Are you kidding? We had one of the best fighting sequences between side characters in all of the MCU, bro. When Okoye fought that one, like, Talocan warrior, and then she got hit with her own spear, bro. And then she got, like, knocked down to the floor, like, on the bridge when they took Riri. That was such a beautiful sequence. That was amazing. And then when Namor killed everyone, pretty much. Well, I say everyone. But when Namor killed, like, Riri's mom, like I said before, I'm looking at my other screen, so when I look over here, that's what I'm looking at. So Riri, no, not Riri, but when Namor killed Riri's mother, like the queen, that was like an amazing scene where they fought, and I got really scared because I thought my boy, it's been a while, so I really forgotten the names, but let's see here, M'Baku. I love M'Baku. He's my favorite side character in all of Black Panther. And he got hit with a really strong punch from Namor. Bro, I really thought he was going to die. I was like, oh, brother, no. I was going to lose my shit. But Another criticism that gets in the way is Riri being within the movie, slash it being worded that the MCU gets in the way, which is 50-50 argument. So their whole point is that what ruins the movie is the fact that it's not standalone by itself. It's the fact that, there's elements within it that try to expand it to connect with the other movies slash set up for future movies that have nothing to do with Black Panther. And I'm just like, bro, do y'all realize like how Black Panther came to be? Like, bro, it's an MCU film. People really want it to be like a standalone, its own thing, which I could somewhat understand. But the way that it's worded, at least the article that I'm reading and some videos that I saw on YouTube as well, what people be saying is that it's as if like they were like forcing it, like they were forcing a whole bunch of stuff that has like nothing to do with like really Black Panther, slash it was ruining the things going on in Wakanda, like to make way for future films for the MCU, like AKA Riri Williams saying that like, oh, so let me just read this. While this is an emotional love letter to Chadwick Boseman, his family, and Black Panther fans, it is still an installment in the biggest movie universe of all time. This is the 30th entry. Bro, there's a fat ass ad in my way. Okay, thank you. This is the, oh brother, in another ad. Can I get this out my way? Hold on. I'm gonna copy and paste this text so I can read it. There we go. So this is the 30th entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the final feature film of Phase 4. Marvel Studios, for the most part, got out of the way of Ryan Coogler and his story. Unfortunately, the moments that step away from the story to build out the larger MCU stands out in a bad way. That's the bar right there. So unfortunately, the moments that step away from the story to build out the larger MCU stands out in a bad way. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? The only thing that they did to step out was introduce Riri Williams to the MCU and added her to the movie. Let's keep it a buck. That's really all you're saying, because that's the only thing. Like, it was very Wakanda based, slash the conflict between Talokan. Very much so. The only thing that set up for the next movies, as I said, was the fact that Shuri became the next Black Panther. And the amazing scene, I believe it was the after credits, to where like King T'Challa had the Prince T'Challa. That, oh, amazing scene right there, bro. Out 10 out of 10 scene. Very emotional. But yeah, like that's literally what these people are talking about. Like, they try to make it seem like there was a whole bunch of things that the MCU tried to force to like expand the universe, but it's literally only Riri. So just say you hate Riri. Just say that. They're just trying to make it seem like it's worse than it is. Bro, Riri was amazing. Fuck off. And then they're saying the CGI was bad? Bro, hell nah. Did y'all not see Namor like fly up and do that little whoosh, 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 like side skip and then stab through the freaking like helicopters or whatever, bro? Like, that looked amazing, man. And then that final fight was awesome. I do wish, now there is a critic like of people saying that they wish that final fight was longer. Like, they wanted to see more hands. My one of my friends, like personally, he told me that was his problem. But I've seen some other people talk about it as well. Bro, I thought that fight was great. Now, even though I do agree that I wish like there was like more, bro, like that fight right there, just like, I don't see Shuri being the type of Black Panther to be all like, hand to hand combat. Like, ooh, she throwing hands for real. Like no, I don't see her as the more like extremely powerful type. I see her as like the quick, like, she gets some hits in and then she backs away and like, she's just really fast. Like, that's how I see her. And she's just insanely smart. Like, So, and that's exactly what they showed us. That she was like very smart. Because guess what? What happened when she got up close for real? She almost got knocked the fuck out by Namor. And then when she did get hit, bro, and like in her stomach, clean heavy hit, bro. So she's not the hand to hand heavy type of Black Panther. And I'm completely okay with that. I love the way that she's gonna have her own fighting style. And I love that her costume is a mix of T'Challa and Killmonger's. It's just, bro, Black Panther 2 was amazing. Now, I'm very excited for Black Panther Tree? Black Panther Tree? I'm excited for Black Panther Tree. But Black Panther 3, I'm very excited for. Even though the MCU is very down bad right now. I heard, like, I haven't seen the last few movies. Can I speak, bro? Oh my goodness, bro. I can't talk, bro. I need to go. I need to take more classes in school because I'm saying movies. But the last few movies have been ass from what I've seen, from what I've heard, and the ratings and such. So, the last movie I think I saw from the MCU was Black Panther 2. You see, I'm waiting for the announcement of Black Panther 3, and I'm waiting for more Spider-Man stuff and more Shang-Chi. Like, that's what I'm in the next Avengers as well, obviously, it being Secret Wars. I'm very excited for that. There's a lot I haven't seen, and I still need to see Eternals. People say it's bad, but I've seen some clips and it looks fire. I don't know. I gotta see the whole movie, but the CGI seemed amazing, personally. And apparently it explains some things with Thanos, I heard. Or Thanos was trying to save the universe or some bullshit, like, I don't know. But, dude, it's already been 58 minutes. Shit, this has been like a complete movie talk right here. Shit. Damn, I got lost, bro. Like, I'm starting to feel in my throat some dryness from talking so much. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Real quickies. Let me stop fucking around. I'm gonna choke on the water and die. But we really almost hit that hour mark. So let's kind of like wrap this thing up. Now, I'm back. Literally, I'm back, bitches. So we're gonna get this bread. We're gonna continue the grind. And I need to hold myself accountable. I'll see y'all in the next podcast video. Shit, man, we out. I love y'all. Peace.